Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here with another issue of the Star Trek Next Generation build, the USS Enterprise 1701D by Eaglemoss HeroCollector. This time this is bag set 5. Now they've changed things again. So you don't get them on plastic shrink wrapped, you get them in a plastic bag with a little card depicting that you shouldn't be over 14, which is what we got on the back of the other one anyway. So it makes it a little bit awkward to do. So I just need a pair of scissors. So this is the part on here now, the Deck 5 assembly. It's actually round, installing the main shuttle bay door. That's all it is, and that's not much really, is it? Watch that, I've got some screws there. Drop everything out if I can. I'll have a look at that card now actually, before we go anywhere. I mean, do we collect these cards? Do we throw them in the bin? Do we do whatever? I don't know. It just always tells you that it's number 5 and you got to be over 14. So I don't know yet. We've still got these in plastic, so it's kind of odd that they put it in a plastic bag, but it's all shrink formed stuff anyway. So it looks like you get on this one. Let me check with the parts list. On the second page of the second book, stage 5, there we go. So we got 1, 2, 3 parts here, a dome, and then 2 of these bits here, 6 BMs and 4 EMs, although I've got 5 EMs and about 8 BMs, which is a bit odd. So that's okay. We've got seems like a short one, this one. So pull them out for a minute. They're BMs for the metal, and these are EMs, so I think they're a little bit bigger, possibly. So this is all metal work. All 3 of these parts over there on the left are all metal parts anyway. There is plastic, which is your doors. I think I'm ready. EMs. Right, so retrieve the main bridge deck assembly 2 and place the main shuttle bay door. Right, so that is in my box over here. So let's take that out. So we put on the door. How does that go on? See, it's half a shame that we've got all these nice things coming along for this, and they have said they're going to do little models, little kits that go into mini kits that we can buy, and it's a shame that they couldn't do a full shuttle bay, because all of this section underneath here, all of it is a big shuttle bay. If you ever downloaded the, I think it's a stage 9 walk around the Enterprise D, it was took off because CBS didn't like it being shown, so the developers had to remove it, but it is actually out there. If you look for it, it is out there. Having a quick drink. Right, so with the BM and BM, looks like it goes with there. Is that all that is? And place the main shuttle bay door, the rear of the deck. So let's get my dodgy screwdriver. BMs are to the right. So they're probably size B, M for metal. Quite tight. The thread on these is quite thin. That's the difference between a metal screw and a wooden screw or plastic screw, is that the threads are a lot thinner for metal. Is that the right way? That don't seem right to me. I'll try a bit more. More secure, not secure on the top side there, as you can see. Still not on right. I'm feeling about to break the thread. That's not. I'm not happy with that. That does look good, doesn't it? It does look really good. One tight, one just for look. Screwdriver is definitely showing more wear. So that's step A done. Let's have a look on this. Is this 1 page or 2? Yeah, just one double page. So we take next position the deck front base 05A along the front underside of the deck 2. Excuse me. Drinking while filming is not advisable. To say that I'm drinking normal drinks. Thank you very much. Right, so this goes... That kind of fits on there quite well. You've got these two indented sections, these two as well, which go 1, 2, 3 and 4. So do I trap the cable underneath it? No, I don't. Okay. So I have EM screws for this one, because they're BM. I have EM, so it looks like the BMs are attached there. What? EMs? Yes, the BMs attached to the backs, which is the smaller ones. So let's get on with these. I'm going to put them on a little bit to start with. You already know that I'm one up on the screws. It's actually just lipped itself around exactly where it wants to go. Quite interesting. So third screw on there. I have to start to tighten these up a little bit now anyway. It's good. Seems to have dropped into place rather nicely. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Wait till it gets a little bit too tight. Done. Not too much. I don't want to break anything. This is metal, and if I unthread it, it's a case of super glue again. I don't want a Starship held together with super glue. A little bit of touching there. Still not entirely 100% happy with that. I think I have a bunch of these type of screws lying around with EM screws. Right, next one. Align the deck right. Which is deck right. I'll take this both out of here. Throw away the plastic. So these will probably only go one way or the other. They, at the moment, will go that way. So, new, yes. And the other one will go there, yes. Okay, with 2 BM screws. So it looks like these go there, is it? Yes. And it lips on top of this part here. Try not to catch any of the wires because they still need to be free. That drops in rather nicely. See, these are the parts that I'm thinking when it comes round to being assembled, then these are going to look shockingly bad because of the join lines. The thing when you make models is, yeah, they look all nice and pretty because somebody has been put it all together and sanded things down, and there's a lot of work in a model. Once you get all the seam lines joined together, a lot of people just paint it, hope for the best, and off you go. But a lot of people will sand things, fill things, sand things, fill things, prime things. It's an absolute minefield of extra work. I'll admit I'd take a middle ground with it. Well, I do enough to make sure that it's all fine. It looks good. I mean, I have some videos on the channel which has got the models I've got. There's Enterprises, the Voyager, the Defiant, Blake 7 ship from the Liberator. I don't really like building that one. So it looks like. Finally, fit the deck left base screw which just done, passing with the BM screws. Okay, so let's turn around and see what she looks like. Okay, so big problem to start with is these two here. Maybe the part. Some markings on there as well. Not scratch too much, I'll scratch the paint up. But it looks like there's a sort of a marking bit on there where thumb is. I mean, it's taking shape rather nicely. I mean, it looks like probably a... Actually, that part reminds me of the... Oh, an old 60s submarine TV show. Actually, that one will probably go in place when it's all screwed into place. So, if it's that much of a join, then so be it. But that side is really bad. It looks like it needs bending into shape better. But again, it might just nip into place when you put whatever framework goes on this. There's a bit of a gap there, more than this side. Maybe a loosening of the screws when it comes round to this being fully built and assembled onto the next section would be in order, but that's actually getting quite heavy. What I want to do is just try something. I have my old scales here I use for sending stuff away. It's going to go up to 2 kilos. So let's just see how heavy this is to start with then. So we're only talking 256 grams, so a quarter of a kilo already. You've got to think that this is that section there, and then the saucer will be there, probably bigger than, probably at that angle. I'll probably maybe get it into shot from where the camera setup is. So, what, 250 odd kilos? Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see how heavy this is when it's all done and sorted. But I'll assume that these lines are left there because of, and we will get better when these things are bolted into place on the ship. So actually, that's a really quick part 5 done. Just extending the bridge section, the shuttle bay. Is that? No, it's definitely down. I'm not too happy with that. It's on, but it's probably on enough. I haven't got to destroy everything yet. So, yeah, done, sorted. Happier. Very quick one there. So, thanks for that. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. If you want to get in touch, links are down below. If you want to carry on watching this with me, fine. No problem at all. I'll catch you in another video. Bye for now.